Hi guys, Crystal Travis here. Thanks for watching, listening, and reading. Let's get to it. Hi guys. So, just having a few thoughts today. Today, our governor changed our shelter at home order to a stay at home order, which truthfully won't change our life much. I mean, really, we kind of realized a few weeks ago that we had pretty much been living a social distancing, self isolation lifestyle for quite a while now. I mean, we live in rural Tennessee, we have 45 acres, we are entrepreneurs, we work from home, and we homeschool our kids. So, no, and we only go to town to go to the grocery store and buy supplies to fix things. So pretty much we only went to town for essential items anyway. But seriously though, all of our lives have kind of taken a new spin on things, and if you're not used to homeschooling your kids, which y'all, I get it. I've done 4 kids for 26 years now. So there's some days where homeschooling was hard. I've always said teaching somebody to go potty on the potty and teaching somebody how to read are two of the hardest things any parent has to do. So our teacher. So I got you guys. I know it's hard, and having to cook every single meal at home, not being able to go out, that's hard too. Or knowing how many supplies you need from the grocery store. Thankfully, we always have a little bit stocked up because we do live out in the country and we eat almost 90% of our meals at home, or 95, now 100, but so I understand all of that is hard. And the things that are really hard right now is giving up things like birthday parties, which we have two coming up in the next week. My little youngest girl and my birthdays are both coming up in a week. So that's hard to think of, not being able to celebrate and have fun and celebrate with our family, or some of our sweet family have lost our dad in the last couple weeks, and not being able to have a normal funeral and honor them the way we love them, and not being able to go to church and get encouraged by others and hug each other's necks, and all of those things are super hard. So as I sat here thinking about that, I started to get a little sad, and you get a little worried, and you start kind of feeling like your world is spinning out of control, and but then a thought popped into my head, and it was like, there's one thing that hasn't changed in our world, and that one thing is God. He is, I love how they say it. I'm going to read it here so I don't mess it up, because I loved how it's worded in the Message. In Hebrews 13:8, it says, "For Jesus doesn't change. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, He is always totally Himself." Isn't that a wonderful and glorious promise that we can look to the one when our world is changing so fast and feels like it's spinning out of control? We can look to the one who holds it all, who created it all, who created you, who created me, who created our whole world. And we can look up to Him. You know the Lauren Daigle song, "Look Up, Child"? It's a beautiful song that reminds us who look up. And what happens when you look up? Your eyes go up, your head goes up, you open up your heart region, your shoulders relax. And if you are really feeling in the moment, you can raise your hands or open your arms and extend that feeling more and come into a place in a posture of worship and thanks and praise and trust that we can just stop and feel His breath come into our breath, and it feels like we can breathe deeper again, that the ground stops spinning and we don't have that huge weight on our shoulders anymore, at least until your husband comes in and for the 100th time that day says, "What is there to eat?" Or you walk in the living room and see that your lovely kids have spread all their Legos out all over the floor to build their Star Wars ship, or the dog chases the cat through the kitchen, and we kind of start to feel that again. Just look up, breathe, sweet friend, and we're going to get through this because Jesus is the same, always Himself, always totally Himself, today, yesterday, tomorrow, and forever. We'll see you real soon, guys.